Hey there, fellas. RH here. Um, if you haven't heard about what just happened recently, or you have indeed, if you, well, been scrolling around through social media and stuff, let's getting straight to the point. Recent controversy that has happened in the VTuber community involving Sinder. To get pretty much straight to the whole point, Nanolis made a statement of why they're severing their ties with Cinder, siding with serious reasons like manipulation, cheating, and sabotage, which pretty much with a response pretty much revealed about what happened was so pretty much massive that many VTubers and fans, even some that were Cinder's friends, they were pretty much heartbroken and sad to hear just pretty much how much of a douche canoe, how much of a acting douche canoe Cinder was behind the scenes, pretty much treating the whole VTuber community as more of a business rather than a passion or what. With pretty much me, they're all so it was when I pretty much heard the news that what she did was pretty bad. It was pretty sad. I'm not lying. Short moments later, after the statements were made, Cinder made her full statement on the whole thing. The whole thing is just mostly putting. It's just her blasting her ex-BF and manager, redacted or red for short, with pretty much with short amount of apologies to the fans and friends who looked up to her. It's not needless to say that the apology was not well received. Like many fans of and some of her former friends, they were pretty much like, man, were pretty much, not very pleased with the response. I even saw clips of, some of that even some of the pyropops, that is the name of Cinder's fans, decided to completely dump or burn the merchandise they burn Cinder's merchandise that they bought. Like, it is pretty depressing to it's pretty depressing. For what I can know, some few pretty much saying that Cinder was pretty much a bit of an inspirational to get into VTubing, and even some did enjoy for her funny antics and stuff. But after this public statement, this was pretty heartbreaking. I pretty much watched a video made by Zach Black with the A's replaced with Force, where he pretty much made a video pretty much, why we should not, spread so much hate and, trying to heal, then trying to forgive, then trying to repair. It's pretty much, these are inspirational words, and I pretty much commented how bit of inspirational it is. Still, everyone involved to the whole situation, it's pretty depressing, to say the least. Like, I have pretty much, watch video of Charlotte of pretty much, how much she sound a bit of heartbroken of someone she used to know as a friend was, you know, a bit of a twat behind the scenes. And even the others pretty much, and even, fans that, looked up on her were also, pretty heartbroken for hearing. Like, I know it's tough times, and even pretty much, many I do know like support people that were pretty much heavily hurt. I know, I do understand it, but I want to also, also give my own opinion. Like, I know pretty much the her pretty much that, bit of the exposed document we're pretty much saying that the whole VTuber stream is just business rather than, a bit of a passion or hobby. It's pretty much sad. I understand that, but I'm gonna drop a bit of, you know, my own opinion. Once you pretty much, get to streaming, I like you might make it as a bit of a hobby or a bit of a passion to try to, make community and stuff. But you get so much into that your passion can transform into just being, you know, way too that you just, make your passion into a business brand and rather than, treat it as a bit of a hobby or a bit of a passionate way to, create a community and stuff. Pretty much, which pretty much makes it a TLDR. You prioritize your own, your own brand and money rather than over your community and friends you have built with. It's pretty depressing. I'm not lying. And this actual honest words from me. Like just again, hearing how depressing it is. It's I'm sorry with a bit of the pauses mid. It's just I had to slowly process in my comments about what I think about the whole situation. Again, it is seriously depressing of just pretty much someone you look up to pretty much you know were a bit of you know a jerk at behind the scenes, like for even though they have a bit of a passionate community around them. Again, I know that there have been many people that once looked up to, Sinder pretty much feel very betrayed and very heartbroken after, the reveals of, her alleged of her mistreatment and stuff. Again, I pretty when she pretty much said the whole thing is just become a bit of a bit for her just business brand. It's pretty much more like that. That after some time and time, she began prioritize her own business rather than her community and friends. Meaning that mm, it gets all over her head and it pretty much heavily damages her French friendships and relationship with her community, which is pretty much my honest opinion. Like, there are times that, again, we do that what we made it as a bit of a passion or a bit of a hobby. There's pretty much a bit of a chance that we ended up making it into our own business rather than, treat a bit of as a hobby or passion to, trying to create a community and grow. I know it's a bit depressing. And to Cinder, if she ever, see this video, and it's very, very unlikely because, I have a bit of the popularity of, you know, a wrestling jobber. But nonetheless, Cinder, I know that what you did was really inexcusable and really irredeemable, very bad. Like, I understand you pretty much ended up a heavily prioritized business rather than, passion and community, which, yeah, like, I do understand that what you did was pretty much wrong, and if you pretty much, want to be honest and apologize to everybody for, for what you did, please don't throw anybody else that were involved under the bus. It doesn't make you look good. Like, you have to look up to your actions and, you know, pretty much accept that you did something really regrettable and you do really mean it. That is my honest opinion and my honest message to Cinder. I so I pretty much know that. So to all the Pyro Pups, I know that if you do continue to support Cinder or not, it's up to you if you want to support her or not. Like, I know you pretty much hoping that, she hopes to pretty much, look up upon her mistakes and, you know what I mean. Like, look up upon her mistakes and actually take them to the heart, pretty much hoping that she would pretty much rebuild what she, completely damaged. Like, your, like, like her relationship with you, the Pyropo community, and with, how much she harmed her friends due to letting business and growth getting all over her head. I understand that if you have the right to be disappointed, sad, or angry, I understand that. But please, we don't spread more of the negativity. Like, no life, don't send any life-threatening messages, since that's not how it fixes. It only makes the pain even worse. And to all the friends that sent the hurt, I understand that you all are really angry and very sad of what she did was horrible. Again, I do not condone for what happened, but again, she let business and, again, the whole thing all over her head, and she ended up prioritizing that rather, making good friends and stuff. I know second chances aren't easily given. Like, I know her apology was not very honest and stuff, but like, just don't burn the bridge for just yet. Just you know, just hope that she does learn from her mistakes and, you know, takes them to the heart and, shows that she has improved from, this whole debacle. To end on, a bit of an important note, this video has does not condone any type of bullying and harassment. This made is for educational purposes and expressing, a bit of the whole situation while putting a bit of my own opinion on it. That is all. If you like to, hear about what else I'm gonna make, i.e., what videos I will make or lack thereof, you can like sub or you can like sub or comment. Like all three of them are optional. You have the choice to either do them or not. Like it's up to you. Nonetheless, that's my opinion ending here. So as again, see y'all next time. And well, again, I'll put this in context. Like this video was made for educational purposes. Like it does not endorse any type of bullying nor harassment. And yeah, like I'll end my conversation here. So see y'all next time, hopefully, if possible. Nonetheless, later, y'all.